Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. So soon, I know, right? Things move fast in the crypto world. I guess need to get it out there because of the previous video. It seems Etoro, I've seen this floating around. It's this, and it's just pretty much a clipping of it. And I think someone's speaking to support, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if this is a notice that's actually up on the application, but from what I'm aware, we can't find it on their website, no announcement about it. Today, September 20th, there will be a network upgrade on Terra Classic LUNC. Wrong, it's on the 21st, but yeah, okay. In order to create a fixed supply of 10 billion LUNACLASSIC for every on-chain transaction, LUNC is implementing a tax of 1.2%, aka a taxation burn, or I don't know what it's aka, because it's, it states what it says and it does what it says, so it's just a taxation burn, which is requesting to be implemented across all exchanges. This tax and burn mechanism will continue until a fixed supply of 10 billion LUNC is reached. Once the supply of LUNC is fixed at 10 billion, the mechanism will be disabled. What does this mean for you? The tax and burn mechanism affects the operating costs associated with our offering of LUNC. As such, as of September 20th, a operational fee of 0.6% will be added to Etoro's bid and ask prices for LUNC on top of a standard 1% fee that is calculated buying or selling crypto assets. Example below, LUNC USD pre-event tax. And that's it. That's all I can really see from this. I know there is a possible another clipping of it where it continues saying operational fee of 0.6% will be added to Etoro's bid and prices for LUNC on top of the standard calculated when buying and selling crypto assets, for example. And then it goes on to say if you bid and then what you ask, your spread, the LUNC plus the tax event. So, I don't know if this really does confirm that they're doing it on all transactions, but loads of people are jumping on it, saying that they are. But what I'm waiting for is an announcement on Etoro's news and analysis page would be really good, because obviously it's an announcement. And if we go to Etoro, see if they've made a announcement on Twitter, you would have thought they would. Okay, last one was there. Keep going down. I like doing stuff like this live. Well, just like as I'm recording it instead of having it prepared, because it's just nothing from them. And you would think they'd jump on this one pretty quick if they was doing that. So it's strange in itself, and the date's wrong. Yeah, it's bit of a weird one. So if we even try Etoro team. Work, ask Etoro team, see if there's anything on here. Nope. Decirles nada. So yeah, like there's just nothing apart from this, what's floating around on this, and I can quite easily manipulate, especially when it's a white screen. It's so easy, and the top looks a bit weird. So I just don't know. And from what we know, they're all doing the same as each other, which is 1.2% on withdrawals and deposits. So hopefully this does mean that they're going to be doing it. It's just a bit confusing. So the tax and burn mechanism affects the operating costs associated with our offering of LUNC. So the way that section there is worded, I would say possibly they're going to do it. Sorry about the humming noise in the background. The cat is she's for some reason she's a bit shivery. I think it's getting a bit cold, so she's in her little tent all like bundled up, and I put her heater on. Quality life of a cat, eh? Great. So folks, don't get too ahead of yourselves, okay? Don't go and put your life savings into LUNACLASSIC. I've seen a lot of people that are saying I've changed it all into LUNACLASSIC. The way you spread your delegations is the same way you should spread your investment. Diversify. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. That is dangerous. No one knows what's going to happen with the price of LUNACLASSIC. And I've literally set up a laptop now which is dedicated to just keeping the price of all different coins up for me at all times, so I can monitor the situation. So yeah. Does this mean Etoro implement it on all transactions? Yes, possibly, because of the wording and stuff like that. Have we seen an official announcement? No. Have we seen it on Twitter? No. It only seems this has come from the app, and I can't even remember where I grabbed this from now because there's so many people that have like copied it and spread the news, so to speak. So very interesting on that front. And like I said, folks, be so careful just with scams. There's some weird scams going around at the moment, and there's even scams where people can airdrop coins into your wallet and do some weird stuff. So if you see some weird coins pop up in your wallet, you're likely going to want to think about that. Someone contacted me and they said to me, there's like someone's put 5 million coins in my wallet, and then they'd woken up the next morning, they messaged me again and said all of my coins have gone on top of that 5 million. And I was just like, have you given your monomics out? And he swore he didn't, but you know, at the same time, it's kind of like, So very interesting. As to Terra Station, it seems like it's in need of some work, in my opinion. The balance of things really does need to be corrected. Anchor Earn needs to be taken down. Folks, do not try and use it. It does not work. It was an absolute Ponzi scheme to start with. Projects like this are a big no-no. In my opinion, because they're the leading cause to, you know, the capitulation event and stuff like that. Borrowing against the blockchain is what led us to where we are now, pretty much. We're going to be doing a video on that, breaking down exactly what actually happened, because a lot of people are confused and just believe, you know, Do Kwon sat there with a coin press minting virtual coins. So he didn't. And they were hyper minted because of the swap function between LUNACLASSIC and USTC, which was the mint to burn feature, which many people are trying to, you know, push and turn back on. So yeah, very interesting. As to moving to the repository, where this would pretty much give Terra Rebels 100% total control over the repository. It would mean they have the keys to the blockchain, so to speak, and they could pretty much, you know, control it the same way, you know, through software updates and stuff like that. So think carefully about this, and think carefully because TFL have been merging our code. They have been correcting issues with the codes. Remember that. They put quite a lot of different corrections in, and there was quite a lot of issues with the burn and bank keeper modules and things like that. Jesus, that was loud. So yeah, and that's not me to say Terra Rebels are bad people, because they're not, but that doesn't mean everybody inside Terra Rebels is good and is doing things. And I see a lot of people that they get super mixed up, and Do Kwon said it better than anybody, is that anyone with the correct understanding could have turned the staking and delegations back on. It wasn't like you needed to, you know, jump into the matrix and start doing that kind of like mumbo jumbo. It was pretty simple. It was just the fact that it was rushed to be turned back off. So very interesting. A lot of people talking instead of doing stuff, and you know, it's worrying because the future of this coin doesn't rely on this burn tax. It relies on the utility use case side of things. And as much as people want to sit there and go burn everything, it just won't work. You know, people would just go, they'll not be interested because there'll be no price pumps because no one's using the coin, and everybody's sitting on their bag and coins are just being burnt. And like I explained in the last video, the Oracle rewards pool is dishing out more rewards into the circulating supply than we're burning. Okay, so we're always adding more back to our circulating supply because the rewards that come out that you're getting every day are not part of the circulating supply, but they become part of it when you withdraw them as rewards and things like that. So folks, hope you got some good educational stuff. See you at around, I think I got the time wrong, I think it's around 7 AM. I'm going to go live at around 5, between 5 and 6 AM. I'll be going live and I'll be there to walk you through the journey. Be there together. Stay safe. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, and we'll catch you in the next one.